everybody, and welcome back to a brand new Attack On show. I'm Rob E.
And I am J Marsh.
And we've got Binge-Worthy lined up for you today.
Binge-Worthy!
Oh, finally, you
It's been
nailed
a while, right? Yeah.
We're going to take a look at FX on Hulu's The Bear.
Ooh. No idea what you're doing here. None. Zero.
You cut vegetables like a bitch.
All right, so this is a brand new series, and it takes place in Chicago, which threw me off because I actually thought it was like New Jersey or New York.
You know, I felt the same way. I did. Yeah, it really feels that way.
I had to keep reminding myself, like, no, this is Chicago. But this takes place at like a sandwich deli, like a restaurant setup that a family has owned forever. One of the brothers went to New York and was like a chef at like the world's
he's like a
restaurant.
Michelin 5-star rated restaurant. Yes,
and then the other brother was running like the family-owned deli sandwich restaurant set up here in Chicago, and he dies. So the famous chef has to come home to Chicago to keep things running, and the show starts right there. Smack dab in the middle.
Which I actually say I had to appreciate. I think it was very well done that way.
It throws you in immediately. I don't know if for viewers out there who have worked in a kitchen and for viewers who haven't, I have to say that the anxiety
there is, having
creates.
a culinary background myself and having spent some time in that line of work, there was a post-traumatic response to watching this.
Hey, somebody fucking answer me!
Get that sandwich at the $5
Hands!
at Goodwill.
Fucking Christ! Hands, please!
That really threw me. Like, it was hard.
Yes, because it is multiple problems from all different angles.
25 pounds?
No, I ordered 200.
That unfortunately this main character
Probably
is
even
thrown
more
at.
so than people who've worked in a larger field, because this is a family-owned business.
The restaurant obviously is in debt. They have stock issues. The staff has issues, and he's just coming in trying to throw himself in the midst of this and keep things going.
Well as raising the bar in the whole thing.
Don't wipe your hands on your apron, chef.
Jeff.
I refer to everybody as chef because it's a sign of respect.
Well, obviously, yes, because he's got that technique. He's such a great chef. The main character it's Jeremy Allen White, which people will know from Showtime's Shameless. I didn't really watch Shameless, so watching this series, I had no idea who he was. He really impresses me.
There is
in this show.
I feel like most of the cast from this were not necessarily name brand.
No,
for less words. They were, but all incredibly well done, incredibly well acted.
Yeah, the ensemble cast in this really pick up. I mean, the entire series, they all have their unique fit in the series, and all carry it so well. The cousin, it's Jeremy White's cousin, who he's the one that's been working in this family-owned restaurant with his deceased brother the whole time, helped the family. Like, he feels he should be the one that it was left to, and he wasn't.
I was running it fine without you.
Why didn't he leave it to you then?
Richie is his character's name.
Yes.
Ibran Moss-Bachrach, I think I'm saying it right.
You are.
He kind of plays like the long-term jerk, doesn't really care, is here to hang out.
Kind of the villain in a sense.
Antagonist.
Yes.
And he gives you so much anxiety in this series that I just want to punch my TV sometimes.
Yeah, that's well put. Absolutely, yes.
With him. But the series, it's getting all kinds of rave reviews. It's got 100% Rotten Tomatoes. There's a lot of places asking, is this the best TV show out there? And
I would say currently it's probably the emotional response regardless, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of emotion in this, and like I said, the lead actor does such a great job of, I think, you get bought into him immediately to where he's not perfect, but you want him to succeed. You kind of don't understand why you get, when he loses his temper sometimes, and you see the amount of stress he has to deal with. And I think, especially in today's world,
absolutely,
the culinary arts world, they're having a hard time hiring people.
Oh,
and I think watching this show may open your eyes as to why.
Exactly. It's a different culture. It's a completely different world.
No, and the authenticity of the series, I think, is something that really stood it apart. That I even had to look up how many, were these people actually chefs? Because the technique when they show preparing all the foods, it's on point. I mean, they do a great job of filming that, and the DP work on this show I think is amazing. The editing's amazing.
Wait, the what?
The camera work in this series, they do a good job. Kind of like what we pointed out in Hustle of kind of having imperfect shots work for it. It's kind
Correct.
of filmed in a
Well,
raw manner.
Yes, it's especially the first episode, the angles, the condensed.
Yes.
Because again, the business is not a very large business, and you really get this claustrophobic feel of people
Yes.
working on top of it. It's incredibly well done. That
Yeah,
way.
the editing's rushed. The camera angles are in tight.
Yes,
Like you,
very
yes, you
well
feel
done
very
that way,
claustrophobic
yes.
watching it. But if you're out there looking for a brand new series, there's only one season of the show.
Yeah, and
it's 8 episodes.
Yeah, and they're like 22 minutes to 32 minutes episodes.
Yeah, I
They're
think
very,
there's like
it's
one
very
at
easy
40
to
minutes.
watch. Yeah.
It's a quick watch. It is an addicting watch.
This is not a sit down, have a good time watch.
No.
Does that make sense? Rob and I kind of judge things a little different. This is very anxiety prone. This is not necessarily always fun to watch, and I think I judge a little different on that than you do when it comes to these.
No, it's definitely not a show you want to watch before going to bed.
No, it's absolutely not a show you want to watch before going to bed. This is like a mid-afternoon show. It's funny you said that because I was literally thinking earlier, like I would watch this during the day, not at night.
No, it'll keep you up. You'll have nightmares. One thing I did want to point out too, Oliver Platt has a bit role in this, and it was great seeing him again. I've always been a fan of his. He's a great character actor. I always love when he pops up in Flatliners.
Sure.
There was the Matthew Perry movie he was in. There were the marketing friends, but he's a fun.
Yes,
actor.
I just want to clarify. Rob just made a reference to a Matthew Perry film, but go ahead.
I was
right
a
ahead.
fan back
Yes.
in the day, but I always liked Oliver Platt, and it's good to see him there. He still looks great.
Yeah,
Like he's still playing
absolutely.
the characters well. So it was great seeing his return. But do you want to start the rating off if we're going to go out of 5 Attack
4.
on shows? A 4.
4.
That's
And I know,
solid.
that's not a bad. That's not
No,
bad
no,
at
that's
all.
not-
4 is a solid. Again, I don't think this is an every person movie. I mean, a show. I apologize. Not an every person show, but it's very, very well done.
No, and I do want to point out, just even if you have not worked in a restaurant, you're not in the culinary arts, I do think it's a show for you worthy of watching. I don't want people thinking that they have to know that world
it is
in order to
not
understand
that,
it.
but
You
it's,
don't.
It's almost a deterrent.
Yes. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5 as well.
Okay.
I do think it's a solid rating. The only reason I'm not giving it a full 5 is because of the 8. There's only 8 episodes so far. They were short episodes. I want to see if they can carry this on through another season.
Okay.
There is no confirmation just yet on if there's a season 2. However, I think it's very safe to say that there's going to be a season 2.
Personally, I think it probably, if there anything that would hold it back, it'd be a casting issue.
Yeah, I think it's just a matter of paperwork right now,
Yeah.
from what it sounded like. So obviously, like I said, the ratings are high. The feedback's been great. Once they hear 4 out of 5 on Attack on Show,
Everybody is going to want to sign up.
that's a shoe, and
Yeah,
you guys
absolutely.
are welcome. We'll take 10% of the pay cut.
Per.
So check out the series if you have Hulu. Leave comments below. We'd love to hear your feedback on if you think it's a good show or if we convinced you to watch it, and then your
Absolutely.
thoughts after watching.
Yeah,
it.
make sure you hit the like button as well and the subscribe.
Yes, and that
Incredibly
bell.
important, please.
Ring my bell. Does anyone know
Keep going.
that?
Yeah,
I almost
keep
got to
going.
snap my
No,
fingers.
okay,
I was
okay,
doing
yeah,
total
so
white
this-
boy. Yeah.
God, we're totally there, aren't we?
Make sure you hit the bell so you get alerts when we have new episodes out there, because we're pumping them out like crazy.
Like nuts. It's just wild. Like on a consistent basis every
quicker
week.
than
Imagine
J-Lo
that.
weddings. No? Too soon?
Oh, wow.
I don't know.
All right.
Thank you for watching. As always, I'm Robbie.
And I am J Marsh.
This is
Attack on Show.